All right, I'm taking a break from the world of real estate and financial stuff to talk about the enormous amount of fuckery that's happening right now. Okay, folks, this is not a left versus right thing. This is a truth versus fiction thing. I'm going to go over some major fuckery in this Charlie Kirk story. Not conspiracy. This is documented, reported fuckery. I'm going to talk about more fuckery regarding that Venezuelan fishing boat. And I kick it off with the fuckery that's happening in gasoline and oil this morning. This is gasoline this morning. It fell off a cliff. And, well, someone has been propping it back up. All right, see, what these are, these great big green spikes, that means somebody is buying enormous amounts and then selling those enormous amounts right away. Almost completely. That helps to boost the price. It's gone up almost 10 cents already. There's the timestamp. This same type of fuckery is happening with Brent crude, the Saudi oil. There you go. And natural gas. I've seen this happen before. Saudis do this all the time. Okay, I'm not going to blame the Saudis. I like my life. But it happens with Brent crude quite often. But that it's happening with natural gas and gasoline at the same time. All right, and now this. Speedboat destroyed by U.S. Navy held 1,000 keys according to the Dominican Republic. Remember, what the U.S. did is a war crime unless they find evidence. And thanks to the Dominican Republic, they have evidence now. And I have questions. You're going to have questions too. That's what they found. Okay? You with me so far? You will note the plastic bags. Even if the Dominican Republic took what they found and separated it into these bags, the stuff is still wrapped in plastic. Now, I don't know about you, but when I have something plastic too close to my stove, it melts. I'm going to play you the video. Advance warning.
Justicia fue barbarie. Un acto imperial que pretende imponerse como ejemplo de fuerza, pero que desenmascara.
And the packaging didn't melt? Really? Also, the reports are that the boat was headed towards Trinidad. Venezuela's over here, Trinidad's over there. The current goes from east to west. Dominican Republic is up here. If you would have told me Panama found this stuff, or Guatemala found this stuff, or it showed up in Mexico, I'd believe you, but the Dominican? Really? Today is September 23rd. The story came out yesterday on the 22nd. This event occurred on the 2nd. So it's been 3 weeks. Like, there's Trinidad and Tobago. Okay? There's Venezuela. There's Trinidad and Tobago. It's like just north of Venezuela. You're telling me in 3 weeks it went backwards against this current so that it can go north and up and land somewhere in the Dominican waters? And not just go this way and land somewhere in the Panamanian waters? Really? After escaping being melted? Really? And then there's this Charlie Kirk thing and nothing adds up here. First up, there's that first guy they arrested, the old dude. And when they investigated him, they found his phone was full of, But it doesn't stop there. This guy was arrested 10 years ago by the police in Utah for making threats against the Salt Lake Marathon. Yeah, go look that up. He's also in a documentary about 9/11 because apparently he was there too. That's the guy. That's a coincidence. And now apparently Charlie Kirk is Wolverine. Yeah, they say Man of Steel, but for this to happen, he'd have to be Wolverine. Again, I'm going to show you a video of what that bullet does in testing.
That 2x4 is cool. Very easy. That's almost the entire bullet there. Oh wait, is that the steel core? Steel core, and that's copper?
Oh, I bet it is. Yeah, good eye.
Now, some people are claiming that Charlie Kirk was wearing a bulletproof vest, but as you can see, it's just a t-shirt. You'd be able to see a bulletproof vest under this. Also, if he were wearing a bulletproof vest, they would say it was a bulletproof vest that stopped that bullet. But that isn't the story. The story is that Charlie Kirk's bones were so strong, they stopped the bullet from going all the way through. That bullet went all the way through that ballistics dummy and then all the way through a 2x4 on the other side. The hole should have been big enough for me to stick my head into. So what do you think? Do you think Charlie Kirk had magical bones? Or do you think that this story is bullshit? Let me just close it out with this. This is Yoel Romero. He's a Cuban UFC fighter. And he has some crazy magical bones because he has spent his life fighting. So, you know, the bones have adapted. I'm not shaming Charlie Kirk, but he didn't spend his life fighting. His bones ain't going to be that magical.